Oh, Star Citizen. You are you are Star Citizening. Hey, hey, there we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome welcome back to Star Citizen. All right. Apologies. I've been away a bit, traveling for the last week or so. Let's just make my phone never turn off. All right, and yeah, so it's time for me to get back into the game. See what we were doing, see what we were up to. Um, the PTU is live, 411. Seems to have some really lovely additions. I think I'll be rafting quite a bit um, in the next patch, and I really hope Craig will join us. But yeah, we'll log in. We'll see how we're doing. Actually, I'm just gonna do that and go live and stream Star Citizen. Yeah, there we go. That's enjoyable for them, right? No, not full screen. All right, there we go. USA, New Babbage apparently still. Okay, let's go New Babbage. Um, see what we're doing here. We're no longer on hotfix. It's now set to whatever this is now. Live, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see where this goes. We've got a International Aerospace Expo. No, that's not it. Fleet Week. Fleet Week coming this month. Next month. Still April. As you can see, I'm quite discombobulated. Never travel. Never go anywhere. It just makes your brain stop working. Okay, so 530 and 85 here. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to be doing. Emergency services en route. What do I got going on here? Oh, I'm still in my Pembroke. All right. So I've got a Gallant rifle, nothing else there. Dakota pistol. Yeah, this is also a big change. So you're not going to be able to put the Paramed device on your utility slot. It will now only be able to go on your weapon slot. Not too worried about that. Here, let's dump some of this extra stuff I won't need. Is that a low light? No. Okay, so just move all that. I will drink some stuff. And think about what I want to do this session. I'm tempted to go back to Pyro and run some contested zones. I'm tempted to try to get into the Hathor locations again. Let's see how that goes. I don't know. Did it just disappear? Where did it go? I wanna drink that. I'd like to carry that. Okay, you know what? We're already doing this. Okay. So we just have vanishing red cruise bottles. Give me this one. Now drink it. I don't even need a lot. I just want to get up to 100%. All right. Well, since I've got the gear on, let's just do it. We'll do some Hathor stuff today. Sounds like fun. Let's take... So last time I was trying to take, like, a big ship and bring a bunch of stuff with me, yada, yada, yada. Got it blown up. Let's take the Raven. Or not the Raven, the Firebird. Let's take that in this time around. And just see what happens. See if I can get some goodies. How about chat? Do like my telemetry on, though. I do love looking like a big puffy marshmallow man. Oh, the train's here. Go, go, go. And 40 seconds. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to these new space combat missions. I don't do a lot of space combat right now. I was doing a lot last patch trying to get the cargo I needed, right? And then I was doing a lot of salvage and yada yada, you know. And I haven't done a ton of bounties recently. It hasn't been a mainstay of my play sessions for a while. So for me, yeah, I think that's a good thing to do next patch. And then, you know, supplement that with a bunch of hauling. And, you know, they pay well, and they've got, like, a cool narrative to them, and in the end, you can fight an Idris. Which is awesome. I'd love to set up some Idris sessions. See if we can get the gang back together. I think the main way to do it would be to just get, like, a hover bike and try to break into the door. That'd be my approach. I mean, we tried the Terrapin last time, and that maybe could have worked. I don't know. Hard to tell. And yeah, it looks like they've fully fleshed out the interior of an Idris M, which is nice. It's been a little updated. You have the medical bays and stuff like that are alive now. So there's like a lot of positive improvements there. Although they say no Idris until Squadron 42 releases, and that's not until 2026, so I guess we'll just have to see what happens. You know, looking at that interior, especially that big hangar where you can fit a lot of ships, I mean, it makes me want an Idris for the crew, right, for our boys here. The main reason I don't get it is because, like, I barely fly the Pileus now, right? Like, it's not even fun to use that without a crew. You know, I don't really care to solo a big capital ship. And, yeah, I just feel like Polaris is adequate to her needs. We're going to get the Perseus, which is going to be also a nice multi-crew heavy combat ship. Yeah, I'm just not sure I want to deal with that at the moment. You know, once we know more about engineering, we'll obviously know more about what it takes to maintain a ship like that. So, ooh, hello. Who's in chat? Wevity. Brevity. Oh, free pulse. Nice. Gotta love it when people leave trash around the starport. Oh, there's a lot of them in here. Yeah, let's get out of here and into the instance hangar. Hey, it's a component of somebody's ship.
And his name is John.
There he is. Ba-da-ba. How's it going, Brevity? I'll take that as a sign that you're well. Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna go do some sweaty PvP. That's the plan. By which I mean try to avoid PvP and probably fail. And we'll see if I can sneak into these new Hathor sites on my my little stealthy birdie. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll be good enough to pull it off. I think I can... I mean, I'm only running stock components, so I think they could still see me like 7 or 8 kilometers away, so it's not like I'm that stealthy. Just be like, don't crime me, bro. Glad they made this faster, but it still feels so long. Who be chatting me? What is that? Where's my... Why can't I actually just see the chat? There it goes. Oh, I wanted John Cena me. Yeah, I hear that. Have fun with classes? Or, no, finish classes. Oh, good. Classes being done is good. That's gonna be in my head all day now. His name is Juan Cena. Alright, so let's see if we can do these. Alright, so we're gonna kill that. Take that down to 1. Off, 1. Alright, so we're looking at 5K infrared, 4K EM, 3.8K cross-section. That's not bad. Get ourselves airborne here. Aberdeen. No. Hurston. We got a Hurston. Alright, fine. Can we go to orbital marker? I love when the route planning doesn't quite work. Fix my Discord window now. Close that. There's chat. It's always nice to have brevity pop by. There's Hurston. Let's go to that one. You saw when I was trying to plot the route, too. It's telling me I was 12 gigameters away. But I'm clearly almost 40. Yeah. But yeah, so, you know, there's a whole setup of missions where it's like you can hide in the asteroids and ambush some pirates, or be a pirate and ambush some patrols, or whatever, right? And you can eventually work your way up to fighting an Idris. There's maybe a slicer event that's going to get involved in things, too. I do like the Headhunters. I have Headhunter rep. I don't know if I'm going to do their side in Stanton. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to switch it up. I don't really want to be a full-on criminal. But in Pyro, they seem like the right group to support. It's going to be a slow flight. I might spare you watching this and do that and that. We're there. That was definitely a long one. So that was a good 3 minutes. Alright, where's the Dean? Where's my Aberdeen? Ariel. Aberdeen. Alright. This looks like the daylight side. So let's go to path 1. Is probably the closest. Yeah. And then we'll see if we can sneak in there. And while I would love to get some ship loot, let's see, 14 people? 13 people? Maybe it's not too busy right now. Would love to get some ship loot, but I think maybe we're kind of shit out of luck. Alright, and we'll fly in totally under our own power here.
Quantum travel complete.
We're not going to come in moving at high speeds. I'll keep pinging. See what I can find down here. I'm excited to do some of these. There might even be some missions here. Yeah, we might be in luck today. So there's some stuff out here.
Contact.
Let's get low. I think he's going for the... Alright, let's just risk it for the biscuit here. Not sure why I am 7 away now. There's the satellite dish. Okay, nobody's locked me up so far. I think we're okay. Yeah, just somebody's busted up ship here. Alright, we'll come right here and see if we can get lucky.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Now I'll just shut the whole thing down.
Offline.
Okay, out of the ship. And let's start checking locations. This is pretty cool. I've never been here. Looks like the beams have been activated. Maybe we'll get to see a laser ignition. I don't know. Not super interested in doing that. That's the cargo elevator. Oh, so there's a local inventory here. That's good to know. see any movement. Hard to tell if people have been in here or not, then. Check out this Hornet real quick. I mean, not that I brought a ship I could bring anything back with. Got a lot of dead ships around here. What's that? Part of a cutlass, it looks like. Right. Damn. So I'm dealing with 30 server FPS here.
Ammo! Who's got ammo?
Right, who's driving around now? You heard that, right? Something like either a missile going by or somebody was fighting. Woo, get up, get up, get up. Oh, that's bad. Caught on the elevator. Damn. That sucks. Man, all that work to get in there. Oh well. Just don't lose all your crap. Yeah, it didn't even take my inventory. Alright, well, so we can get in there. It's a little more, difficult hostile than I was prepared for. Where am I? Wait. What was that all about? Everest Harbor? I'll claim the Firebird.
Choose convenience. Choose something more serious. Getting the right treatment has never been easier.
Yeah, I think we're at
Advanced digital medical assistance available.
Everest. Why is everybody cowering? Why are all these ship parts inside of things? It's annoying. Yeah, let's take something like the arrow, maybe.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Alright, so I'm going to claim that, so I have it for next time.
Has been sent. Vehicle selected.
I think that's the free fly arrow, actually.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, I was not prepared for, all these broken. I was not prepared for that many bad guys to get me. Should have done the smart thing and come around the, outside a little more effectively. Oh well, you live, you learn. I doubt I can run the arrow nearly as stealthy as the Firebird, but we shall see. I do feel like even though this says it's a 40% damage reduction, I don't think it is. I feel like whenever I'm wearing one of these, either the Novikov or the Pembroke, I feel so much more delicate. Alright, so if I turn you off, and I turn you off, it would go down to 1. Yeah, I mean, the difference is 1K. Just not that important. I guess that's 18K. Aberdeen. Aerial. Aberdeen. Alright, we'll try it again. We'll just see how we do. I'm gonna accept them.
Quantum drive is now shields online. Weapons off. Shields offline.
Interesting. Let's let him close in a little faster than I am. See if he draws in any attention. You prefer my low approaches. Plus, I mean, come on, how beautiful and cinematic is this? I don't think crime stats even really work that much right now.
Landing gear deployed. All systems offline.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Guessing that means he's friendly. Hard to know for sure. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, this should be good enough. I guess I could have tried to bring like an Ursa, park it somewhere nearby. Oh well. Solo is hard. That's all I can say. Gonna be a bit silhouetted, so let's come down here a little bit. Is that moving? No, I don't think so. Oh, there's the vulture. I don't know if he's staying or what. Or just looking for gear. That might still be alive. We shall see. Yeah, he's just salvaging ships. Oh, it's not going to be alive for long. Well, then I'm not too worried about him being a hostile player. Alright, so that's where I died. You can see there's still a guy right there. Now I wish I had a silencer. I put a silencer on the pistol. There's not a lot of people out here in Aberdeen. I'm kind of happy about that. Working, getting inside a little better.
Come on, let's do this. Let's go find out. Push it. You know, I was just getting into it. Let's go. Time to read the whirlwind, fucker. Changing cover. Look, we can work this out. Gonna take a look around.
Buccaneer heading out. Oop. Hey.
I'll cover you.
Oop.
Go, go, I got your back.
Man, that's annoying.
Move on. I'll cover.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a railgun right now.
Push it. I won't last long here. Move it. Changing cover.
Right? Wanted to do some looting, is all. See what ends up happening. I'm gonna have to open that door somehow, or get inside. Ba-da-ba-ba. People are gonna be fighting out there anyway. I saw some sparks. Let's print myself a key card.
Right, search the area. Find the snake responsible.
I'll shoot through this door. Oh, shoot through this gap. Yeah, see, so these are going to be useful because you're going to use the lifeguard attachment on your gun more frequently. Anything else I want? A couple of those, couple of those. I don't know how to get out of here now.
Emergency access granted.
I don't want the components, I just want to do a little bit of loot. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, probably a lot of people are out here doing this.
Someone's gonna pay for dropping this body.
There you go. Nothing I actually want. Don't have any attachments now.
Moving out to investigate. Go up.
So let's move around a little. Just see if anybody's still out here flying around. See a canopy or anything. Shoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. People fighting up there? I do see a ship. So it's flying around. This is properly spooky. I like it. Make sure my ammo's topped up. I don't know if that makes that ammo repool sound bug anymore. I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, I don't want to go in the main one. Let's cut around the outside. All I want to do is loot, loot, loot. Anybody around? Looks like a guy up there. So there are guys on the roof. Out. Probably over in that main building too, so I'm gonna steer a little clear of that. A lot of guys on the roof over there. Somebody's dead in here. Let's see, I don't see anything I really might want to loot in here. Don't need any more. That. Alright, well, we'll check the key card and keep moving. That's on cooldown, so somebody has been here recently. Yeah, there they are. They're all hangry at this guy. Let's see if we can get under these guys before they realize I'm here. Find myself an entryway. There we go, this is new. This is a blue key card, which I believe I have.
You're not.
Keycard accepted.
Come back. We were having so much fun.
Here we go. All right, this is useful stuff. Take those rounds. I don't really need any of the rest. I'll take that. Lumen.
You know, I was. Serious. Come
I can
back.
buy
We were
those
having
in
so much
Pyro.
fun.
So I'll take some of that. I don't care about the rest. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, didn't see anything.
Somebody is around killing my ships.
Keycard required.
I store that. Where am I? Oh, come on. Really? It's the guy who killed my ship, I think. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll just... we'll just start over. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well... That's annoying. Guess we'll just launch back in, or will it just bring me right back to where I was falling through the planet? Hard to know. Not that I got anything that amazing, but how interesting of a place. It's just way too PvP. Already blowing up each other's ships and stuff. He's loading. I'm gonna grab coffee. You know, I don't mind beyond PvP, but like you're not really able to, you know, it's like people in ships and they blow up your ship and there's just, you know, just a little bit of pyro instanton. It says I'm in Everest Harbor. Let's see if I am or if I'm just falling into the middle of Aberdeen, unable to do anything about it. I mean, and honestly, like, I felt it could be safer in Pyro than I am here. It's pretty crazy, but it's kind of true. Ah, well. Come on, game. Yeah, I'm still, don't know what to do about this. If I backspace, will I lose my gear? Let's find out. Yeah, that's annoying though, to die to trying to melee a guy. He was glitching out anyway. He was one of those potentially invulnerable NPCs. Yeah, if I'm gonna be running around in a dangerous spot, I'd rather be in Pyro anyway. Even though I want some of the interesting rare loot you can get from a Hathor facility. Would be nice. Server, no authority. What? There it goes. That was weird. Yeah, see, that properly emptied all my stuff. Annoying as that is, it's not that big of a deal.
Looking to improve your health? At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about you.
Let's,
Everyone here at Kelto RX is going to take great care.
I don't know. Let's go to Pyro? Why not, right? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, we'll take the spermy suit. This is just a standard E-mod stabilizer, I think. Light. Yeah, that's fine. Just take you and you. Ugh. Inventory delay. What do we want to do in Pyro? Should we try a... And the server's pretty full. I think trying a contested zone is probably just going to end up with the same result of like a lot of people just coming in behind you and killing you. So, I'd love to go get my body, but it's going to be in the middle of the planet. Yeah, this looks like a...
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Welcome
Weird.
to the ASOP
What?
vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Let's just see what we got locally. Let's just get...
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle
What do we want to fly
vehicle
today?
has been delivered to the following
We have
location.
a fortune?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Anything else here? I guess the only thing I have here is the...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Firebird.
retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Yeah, I just don't think I want to be, like, spending all my time competing with a bunch of people. You know, I just want to, like, do some missions and stuff. Not have to worry about the rest of it. Oh, it's going to suck up a lot of my playtime doing this flight, though. Let's see, where do we want to go? Obituary, checkpoint, ruin. Hard to know, hard to know.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Okay, Pyro Gateway. It's gonna use up half my fuel.
Launch complete. Shields offline.
Did I just lose my... No gateway. Maybe we'll go back out to Gaslight.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
That's kind of a nice place. I don't know. I'll surprise you when we get there. Until then, I'll see you in a minute.
Quantum travel complete.
Always fun to traverse the verse. Alright, so let's go load up our gear. Now, I've heard recently that headhunter outposts allow you to buy cool headhunter gear like the skull helmets and stuff. Very tempted to do that. Maybe we'll stop by one of these locales.
Shields online.
Let's just refuel here. Navigate the jump, and then find a location for the headhunters. Something close to where we come out, like Road 3 or 4 or something.
Landing gear deployed.
Ugh. On cruise control or something? What was that all about? It's fine.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Right, processing. I don't have backpacks or anything, so I'll have to get somewhere wherever we end up.
Engines online. Shields offline. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Are these abandoned ships, or what do we have going on here? Maybe. Possibly. I don't quite know what to make of all these ships just sitting out here. Yeah, there's somebody's Pileus sitting out there. Open. Go do some ship thieving. Is the server working? Yes, it is. Alright, so I don't know. Alright, so let's slow it down to SCM speeds. There we go. Activating the point. Here goes. And go over, through. I feel like there's a lot of pillars in this one. Maybe not, I don't know. Let's get back toward the middle. Oop. Hit that one. Woo! We're okay. We made it. Right? Googly moogly. I do not want to go to Terminus. There's Bloom. Checkmate, I guess? Monarchs? We were over at Checkmate before, weren't we?
Quantum travel initiated.
I don't actually know if I have the fuel for this. I think so. First of all, I'm going to drop out of this one so I can do Checkmate.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Shields online.
It's annoying.
Shields offline.
Checkmate. Alright, let's try that now. See if we can get this to work properly.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, whatever, we'll just go get close.
Quantum travel initiated.
See you in a little bit. Made it to checkpoint. So let's set our spawn, and then let's investigate the map a little bit. Interesting. We fighting, boys? Who are we fighting? Good old Pyro. It's pretty busy. Server's got 48 people.
Just by being here, you're already taking an important step.
Right. Okay, so let's reset the location. To claim Checkmate Clinic was my current spot. That's clearly not true. Alright, transfer imprint, confirm. So I have respawned at Everest twice. Now, we shall just see how that all looks. I don't know what my gear looks like right now. Here. Armor. Let's just go buy some of their crappy armor. Like a P4. Good enough to get us going, right? Oh, there's admin. I always wonder where that goes. Guns, armor, all the goodies. Alright, so we'll do the medium stuff. Sinkhole, Inquisitor, Visitor under, nope, undersuit, bone skin agra, personal weapons. I know I had some stuff, but let's just do like
I
a
wish the
P4,
government would at least listen to the frontier fighters.
S38.
They probably could have stopped all of this if they'd just paid attention.
Let's do this ammo. Do I want a machine gun or like sniper rifle or a Demica? Oh, they have arc lights here. Allen, Lumen. Why do they have such good stuff here? What's up with that? Alright, where's my fucking scalpel? Right. Like Misk. No, alright. Go down to the cargo deck. I mean, I could do contested, but yeah, there's just a lot of people around. Not super interested in that. Why is everybody all angry and fighting? What's up with that? Get some odd visual artifacting too. That it matters, but... That's right, there's a ship dealer here. I forgot about that. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, Misk. Cruise Lux. 3 of those, please. Personal weapons. Let's get ourselves a multi-tool with a small tractor beam. And I forgot they sell this heavy armor here. A heavy backpack. We're fine with what we got. I'll just assume I have medical supplies, otherwise we'll loot them. Alright, so we're going to go to my hangar, but also to the ship dealer and the refinery deck. Hopefully that, then the engine. Yeah, that should be enough. Ship dealer. We're just going to call it back. Should be good enough. Alright, what to take today? I mean, the Firebird was fine. We can just stick with that. It's good to have some stealth and some speed. Let's get ourselves geared up. Ammo. There. There. Oh, I didn't get any pistol ammo? Alright, let's swap the, let's swap this for the Coda then, because I at least have some Coda ammo. Six rounds of Coda ammo. Sustenance, utility. Yeah, that's whatever, that's fine. That. Okay, let's equip you, please. Alright, I do not have a medical gun. Pick one of those up. Don't want any attachments. You know, it's not a bad idea to have like a little suppressor. Oh, compensator anyway. Any of these low light? Right, so I'll take the 3x on this guy with a. Just leave them as is. I can loot stuff as we find it. This guy's got like a laser pointer and everything. Yeah, he does. This is my. Good enough. Alright, before we leave, let's figure out where we're going to go. Stealth and speed. Or do I want speed and power?
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Alright, so we are... we can cancel that. We're at checkmate now. We're close to Monarchs, I guess? Yeah, there's Monarchs. Slow burn, last ditch. Does it tell us who? Oh, headhunters. Yeah, we should probably like check out some of these locations where we're already. Let's go to Oster's claim. All right. He'll be chatting me up. Hold on. Somewhere. All right. Whatever. Bleep blop blorp.
Launch complete. Shields offline.
Ooh, I've got a hanger queue here.
Weapon systems offline.
Hey, whoa, why did that happen? What was that all about? Boop. Okay. Let's boost ourselves straight out of here. What? And jump. Yeah, I don't go to Headhunter's bases very often because I don't have missions to go kill guys there. But, like, maybe it's a good spot to hang out. I mean, my Headhunter's rep should be pretty good. Yeah, contractor. Still considered neutral, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, funny thing is, I think in Pyro, I actually am going to be safer walking around in some places. Maybe I should get off of Monarchs. Maybe I should go out to some of the outer planets. But, yeah, I just don't foresee there being a ton of problems out here. Like, I kept getting in Stanton trying to go to those PAF locations and all that. And you know it's just going to pick back up again with this new patch, because all that gear that people have been grinding out, all those Wicklow ships and things are going to vanish. They shouldn't, but they will. Those horns. I love it. Ostler's Claim. Yeah, like I've never been here because I don't have missions to go here. Alright, cooldown done. Let's do it. Like, I just want to walk around, right? I'm not going to be killing headhunters anytime soon. Alright. We'll just fly ourselves on in. See if anybody's here. Given that the server has like 50 people on it. We'll get about 15k out and then drop to it's Corsair, I guess.
Shields online. Shields offline.
So it's like right over here. And that hangar queue has me a little concerned that it's just going to be a very busy area. On top of the mountain? Is it in this little pit right here? I don't know. We'll see. We'll get down low. I don't think there's ships around. I would have pinged them by now. Ostler's Claim, Ostler's Claim. Where did you go? Here we are. Alright. Well, with nobody else here, I'm just going to land on the pad and be a peaceful little quaid, I suppose. As this is Headhunter's territory. The last Headhunter's territory I was at.
Landing complete.
It's unavailable, so it's probably nothing.
Engines offline.
So yeah, these guys should be totally peaceful with me. I should be able to do some looting. Looks like my mini-map is screwed up. Can I do an F2 and get that fixed? Oh, we're just going to be doing that. Alright. Hey, friends. Yeah, good. Friends. Friend. These are basically the same bad guys you get everywhere, though. You know, we got 18 server FPS, so this should be reasonably responsive if I am meant to be someone that is hostile here, which I shouldn't be. Yeah, I haven't really explored any locations that I'm peaceful with. They're, you know, probably all using roughly the same set of goodies, gear. So there's another little hangar in here. I don't know if this is the only part of the settlement. It looks like there's a tower up there. There might be other parts nearby that I can go check out. Wish they had signs. Should said like, Ostler's Claim. I think this is how you know they're headhunters, though. Skulls is just a shop. Power generators. Hey, friends. You guys look intimidating. Don't mind me, just looking around for boxes. Probably not as nice as the Citizens for Prosperity locations are. That's for sure. What's in here? Rah. Well, with all the NPCs, it means nobody's been through here for a while shooting people up. So it means that there's no loot to be really had. What do you got for me? Just more multi-tools, don't care. Nothing out here. Okay. Growing some drugs. Up with a proper criminal gang. Yeah, it looks like there's another... Yeah, there's more stuff nearby. And there's some windmills up there. So I'll have to look around a bit. It's just those empty habs. Alright. This just is one of the outlying locations then, because I don't see any cargo elevator here. This is where I wish I brought the Intrepid and the Pulse. Alright, let's run upstairs first. What am I doing? Medium armor? Yeah. Upstairs first. Oh, wait. What is this? Shop terminal. Ah, they got some gear here. Armor? Yeah, they got that helmet I like. Oracle, that's the one that is. Oh, look at that! There's the Deadhead helmet. Yeah, let's buy like 10 of these. I don't care. We'll spend... we'll spend 100,000 on helmets. Why not? Anything else I care about? Max Flex Granite. How about weapons? Just multi-tools and stuff. Misc. Med pens. No selling. Crafty cube. It's food. Interesting. Have any other armor? I can buy just links. Deadhead's medium armor. That's cool. Some undersuits. Alright. Can we swap it out? See that our Mohawk is not fully animating. Boop. I'll take as many of these as I can with me. Boop. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to have this. Am I hearing a ship? We keep looking around. Go up here. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, I'd like some slightly better, cool looking armor. Let's see what I can find. It's a really nice Morozov Pyro set. I think you can only get it in the contested zone loot. Alright, so this is just a tower. And not even an elevator tower at that. Alright, so there's another spot over there. Up there. Yeah, so we're having a little vehicle would be awesome. Down here. Alright, let's do this. And then we'll loop back around and get the ship for this other one that's far away. Oh. Big stutter, big frame drop. I am using Vulcan. I do think it looks a little prettier, although I think it pushes my GPU a little harder. One of these pushes the GPU harder. One of these, yeah. Vulcan pretty much means my GPU is always at 100%. It's fine. Whereas if I switch to the other kind, then I feel like I get a little bit of a break. Yeah. I don't think we're going to find too much here. So I never thought about looting bases where I already am allowed to have access, huh? Be like a galaxy brain move. Guess I could wait here and ambush a player. But who knows how long it would be before one came over. This is yet another location where you can kind of, you know, run around and do some cool stuff. You're farming, get your gear, live off the land. It's an honest living. Yeah, so it's these guys all have the links. This is not really animating it properly. And the helmet is totally busted. Kind of looks scary being all just like flat gray like that. I do like Monarchs a lot. I think Bloom is objectively prettier, but Monarchs is pretty cool. Assuming it's my ship that noise is applied to, but I don't know for sure. This coffee mug is super hot still. Let's go look at these, and then we'll go look at that next location. We'll see if there's any other headhunter location on Monarchs. Sometimes these are just up here. Sometimes they're part of like a little settlement. Yeah, these are just up here. They've been attached to anything. Maybe there's something over here. I don't think so, though. This is just a turret location.
Landing gear ejected.
Alright, so we'll just kind of head off at like 10 degrees up. And let's look at our planet again. Monarchs. Okay. So we're not able to look at our planet right now. I don't know why. Alright, we just don't have a map. It's too bad. I wanted to know which ones of these locations would be... What's that, Pyro 5? Gaslight? It's another spot we could go. Check it out. But let's get some... Get to orbit. And then maybe I'll look online. Hold on a second. Be right back. Alright, we are looking for Arid Reach. Slow Burn, Last Ditch, Derelict Outpost. It's Osler. Sunset, Jackson Swap, Yang's Place. Derelict Outpost. Arid Reach. Let's go there. That's pretty. Looks like we'll be on the... Well, the sun setting behind me? Or is it rising behind me? I don't know. Looks like we'll be on the night side. Not too worried about it. Just have a slice of pizza I need to eat. Yeah, I'd like to stock up on some cool gear. I don't mind leaving it in local storage in different places either. Seeing what survives the server wipe. Or the server... Sorry, the server update, the patch update.
Quantum travel complete.
Hell, it's even in cruise mode here. I have... Alright, so whatever these are... They're ships. I just don't know if they're occupied or active ships. So there's a couple of them out here. We'll see what we got going on, though. I think the ships are kind of dead. Couple arrows. Alright, so it looks like this is a reasonably large settlement. Go check it out. He's dead prospector over here.
Engines offline.
This little solar farm. Got way too much U-bob here. Can't hold my breath. Makes me a little worried that I'm injured. It's not ready for it. Right? Seems innocuous enough. What is this? Is it speakers and a sound system up here? Yeah, I never come to the these locations. So that is a cargo elevator, so there will be a shop here. So I may have been through here recently, though. It looks pretty empty. This is probably the shop over here. Yeah, but is there a terminal outside, or do we have to go in? Yeah, looks like there's a gun. Gun parts. Guaranteed untraceable. That's great, but where's your console? Inside? Yeah, so some dead prospectors over there. what have we got? A lot of these JS helmets. Oracle helmet, why not? Weapons, yeah, just multi-tools. A lot of cool clothes. Med pens, no med guns, no fuses though. Nothing really interesting here. Go to hell, shut. Alright, let's go up the hill. Just a functional pad. We should be so lucky. Hey, buddy. You doing, fellow headhunter? Any lootables in here? No? Assuming if you're doing missions for Citizens for Prosperity, this is where you end up. I am surprised that you could buy this helmet. I've sworn I heard it was loot only. Guess that's not true. Guess these guys are primarily light armor and clothing. I'm not seeing anything special about them. Which is too bad. I'd like my headhunters to have some heavies around. I guess I saw that one with the machine gun. Yeah, there's really nothing else around. Shoddy. Why are you using a shotgun up high like that, huh? Alright, let's see if my map works yet. Oh, hey. Better than nothing. Alright. So we could go to Windfall, the Yard, the Golden Riviera. On Bloom. Or we could go to Pyro 4. Batra. Let's go to Bloom. It's probably closer. Let's drive this down. I never did find the commodity shop here. Where is that, you think? Back to my old habits of driving cars around on Monarchs. Is it one of these other outlying locations? There we go. Alright. It's this spot. But where's the commodity? Guess we'll see. Oh, yeah. Was it in here, too? Where was the door again? Around the other side. I guess here. That's storage access. There's no commodities? Alright, is there another location? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like one of these little side yards. Nope. Was it in here? I would have assumed it'd be the shop, but I don't see any commodity. I just realized that's a bomb. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look around from the air one more time. So if you have these elevators, right, you should be able to both deliver and retrieve things, I'd think. I'd assume. Na 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 na.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Alright. So yeah, it's just here and here. I don't see anything else anywhere, just those little gas cans. Alright, like the little lakey lake thing over here. You don't see a larger settlement anywhere. I sure don't.
Landing gear rejected.
Come on. Let's get airborne. It takes a long time to do anything in this game. Whoop.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Alright. Let's go to... I want to go to Bloom. It'd be like over here, right? Yeah. This Bloom has 4 locations we can try.
Initiated.
Bloom!
Complete.
This might be the shortest jump we've done all day. Oddly enough. Even though it's in Pyro. Let's see when we get there. Nom nom nom. Good pizza. Alright. Where are we at? So...
Quantum travel complete.
Carver's Ridge. Golden Riviera's one. I don't know what Narena's Rest is. Alright. The Yard is one. Windfall. Carver's Ridge. Let's do Carver's Ridge and Windfall. They appear to be pretty close to each other. They're in the sun. Check it out. Server's been rock solid stable today. I mean, I fell through the planet that one time. I don't think that's a server problem, right? That's a, you know, navigable mesh / takedown maneuver.
Quantum travel complete.
Mostly I'm just interested in what I can buy from these places. So I like my helmet. Especially because the Fortuna one it doesn't work properly and just makes your vision kind of screwy. Ooh. Somebody's over here doing hull A things. Assuming it's on the ridge. Given its name. Sorry, I suddenly became very congested after eating that pizza. I'm not sure why. My sinuses decided they needed to be closed. Is he flying? No, he's landed. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Anybody around? Anybody this whoa? Anybody this hull A might belong to? You have a shop. NPCs. Alright. Should be okay. Let's find a acceptable spot to sit down.
Engines offline.
Woo. Does make me want to look a little more closely at some of those Citizens for Prosperity locations, so. See if there's cool stuff there as well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, somebody's been through here recently because there's a lot of weapons around. All right. Oh, look, they sell gear. At least mining stuff. All right, armor. Links. Oh, they do the Deadhead helmet as well. My favorite why not helmet. Sorry, lady. In here? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. There's just not that much loot around. This isn't that big of a place either. Well, let me see if there's anything else they sell here. Multi-tool. Same random gear. Utility. It's just mining gadgets. So not components. Alright. So it may not be that much going on here. That's any different from the other ones. Let's look at this guy. I don't really need more attachments of those sorts. Right, what I want are artifact gear, some better ammo. I'm sorry, some rare weapons, not ammo. Buy all the ammo. I mean, this is pretty much it. It's just this little section up here. But again, there's no lootables. I mean, there's no... Not lootables, what am I saying? Why are my words so broken today? Wait, what is wrong with me? Let's go. Get up high again. Alright, so what I want is, like, windfall. It's 80 kilometers. Let's just fly it. Enjoy these clouds, which are still looking a little grainy. What are my clouds options on? There you go. Gorgeous. Not that much of a frame hit either, oddly enough. Just leave these on very high then. Yeah. This game's beautiful. It's my little skull self in there. A little bit of, I don't know, what should I call that, striation there, something like that. Man, look at this, cruising along, flying through the clouds. Oof, that made my GPU really unhappy. Got an arrow over there. Not too worried about it. $50K out. Let's give ourselves a little bit of boost here. Chances are probably pretty good that they're going to be doing the same kind of stuff. Yeah, look at that. Looks great. Could it be better? Yeah, but I still think it looks great. Clouds are hard. Yeah, my GPU is so mad. Alright, let's set these back to high. Yeah, it does make them really grainy. It's not that bad. You can see some grain, especially as you get close. So if we set to medium, even more grain. Honestly, I don't notice that much of a difference between medium and high. There's that kind of seam outside of our streaming bubble, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, I'm gonna go into full stealth mode. You know what, though? It makes my GPU not run at 70 degrees. That's probably helpful. Let's leave it on medium for a little while. It is imperfect, but not bad. Coming through these clouds. There's a turret. That's where we're headed. See any other ships here? See, it's so peaceful out here now. Is Windfall the one that has like the big pit behind it? Is that a different one? No, I guess that's just this one. This is reasonably large, I think. This is cool. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Alright, let's land up top. don't think this is an official landing zone, but I like this spot. Maybe this spot presents some safety. From the ground, at least. I should bring a hover bike, and I mean, I like the stealth, right? That's why I want this. This is cool. So these are properly abandoned settlements. Yeah, so here we go. And look, there's a shop. Have I just been missing shops all along at these locations when I go to the Citizens for Prosperity versions? Maybe I'll pick up a mission for them now. I think there's a lot of Merc missions. These are asteroid bases, asteroid base, turf war. It's Shadowfall on 3. So yeah, should be here, right? Both of those are Shadowfall. Are we duplicating missions? Take a CFP site. Shepherd's Rest. Yeah, look at that, they're doubled. Asteroid Cluster. Be a hitter. They're like a Kill the King one. Fuel Supply. Shepherd's Rest. So I could stack up a bunch of these and try them out. We'll do that next. Hey boys. I'm here. Anyone home? Yeah, it's the same, like light armor crap. Lootables. Negative. Oh, looks so picked over. Alright, so this is probably going to have the same gear we've been having. We go down here to the shop storefront area. There's sandbags up there. It's a cool landing pad. Getting some big stutters, though. Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay, so let's look at armor. Get the deadhead? They do. Alright, so now I know we can always get all this stuff. So what are they? Just the aerial hazard backpacks, so nothing crazy there. Weapons, nothing crazy here. Alright, yeah, so it's basically the same stuff everywhere. Here and on Monarchs. Let's go inside. One trip inside. That's right, we can't open these because they need a key code. Where's my entrance? Around the corner here? Yeah, I feel like when I was running around in these places before, there were boxes everywhere that we could loot. But maybe those are mission spawning. You know, maybe when you aren't running missions, there's nothing here to pick up and loot. What is that? That's a place something there. Box, a crate. Right, like we've been in this exact kind of location before. Just nothing here. That's fine. Alright, I don't want to go to Shepherd's Rest, so let's do the Shadowfall missions. Last time these were bugged out, if you remember. So, Merkin. Alright. Asteroid Base, Turf War, Shadowfall, Pyro 3. Oh, see, that got rid of it. Interesting. Simple hit. I don't know where Styles is. Oh, asteroid cluster. Okay. Citizens for Prosperity. That's at Shepherd's Rest. Need a hitter. Asteroid base. Where's he? Hotel. Shepherd's Rest. 4. The CFP sites at Shepherd's Rest. Chaos. Shepherd's Rest. Shepherd's Rest. Damn, there's so much at Shepherd's Rest. I mean, maybe we just try all these anyway. Let's do the Shadowfall one, because that's an absolutely beautiful location. I think you've seen me get stranded there. I can't remember. That's the one from way back a long time ago. They introduced the 400i Antes Pyro, and you see it kind of like fly in over this beautiful terrain here in Bloom, and there's like this mountain with like a little, one of these little bitty outposts like this one up top, and then like the main city down below. So Shadowfall's really pretty. Shepherd's Rest is just, I know, a hotbed of PvP sometimes, so I don't want to push it if I can help it. Yeah, I don't really need to be checking out all these headhunters locations, huh? It's not all that meaningful to me, is it? If they're not going to have unique gear at each one. I should see if I can find Craig, his whatchamacallit, his Olive Inquisitor Core. It's a pretty important component of how we're gonna keep him interested in the game. That thing is, you only need one. Alright, come on. Sphere up. Shepherd's Rest. Must be nighttime, or Shadowfall, sorry. Yeah, looks like potentially nighttime. That's okay. Ugh, yeah, those clouds look a lot grainier on medium. It's alright. I don't mind a lower fidelity for now. Alright, so I'm going to have to get in here and not get exploded either, and that's tricky. So when I drop down into standard flight, I'm going to actually get my shields on. I doubt there's a lot of ships over here. He says. Alright, we'll, maybe stick to the high ground. Xeno threat territory. Interessante. See, this is the problem I had last time, though, is we don't know really what the, put my shields on. Yeah, that's not helping. Can't see anything out here. course, they are ballistics. So that's that guy. Who's in me?
Engines offline. Shields offline.
Alright, we're gonna do this on foot. The long, long way. Right, it's cold here. I forgot about that. Nope, don't have... Oh, I love this song. Alright, I guess these are counting as my hostiles. What do we got? Do I want any of this? What do you have? Yeah, just give me that holographic. And, I heard you. Quick. Fuck. There you are. Additional targets. Yeah, this is what kept happening last time. And it would spawn them all over this whole area. And I would never quite finish up the way I needed to. Alright, come on, let's repool. I've got some looting to do. Come on, let me... Yes. You have. P8s are awesome. Probably should not be meleeing these guys quite so hard. What do you have for me? Pretty full. You were using also this. No attachments, no loot boxes that I've seen. No obvious ones anyway. Could really use a crate. That's all I'm saying. Now, there may be some downstairs. So let's check it out. Okay, so that's nothing. Alright. What do you have for me? So, nothing I really care about. Just want to loot some boxes. Just want to loot some boxes. Man, I saw that one. Yeah, there it is. It's over there, I think. Nothing. Love to get a multi-tool. That would make me a much happier person, I think. Let's find my entry again. Stuck down here forever. Oop. Response. Yep. It's this away. Yes. We love this gun. Nice to have something that two-shots them, you know? Alright, nothing I care about. 70% remaining. Let's see, empty upstairs. So let's run over to this location. Maybe we have to go back to the inside of the main area? I don't know. Getting a sunrise soon? That's possible. There's also a ship over here, which may prove to be helpful. Red eyes. Demon Quaid. What we got here? F8. Looks like it's roughly default loadout. Or, well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see when I get close. If it's full of NDBs, we're coming back with a cargo ship. Na, 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 na. Take this moment to repool. Gamma 1, don't care. Where's this guy I just killed? Out here somewhere. There it is. Tal Plus I will take. Anybody else out here? Okay. Really hoping to find a silencer or something, you know, that'd be good. Any of these lootables? No? It's really annoying. Oh, I like the Desert Shadow look. It's pretty. Hey, there's a lootable. What do you got for me? Alright, now we're talking. Scorched. Oop. And let's take that because it stacks. Check downstairs while I can. What do these guys got? What's this, oh. Good to know. Move some of this stuff into my core armor. Save space for more stuff later. Do like the Gallant rifle. Na, 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 na. Did hear somebody come in a door. Alright, so you are shotgun, reflex, nah. Not important. Who just respawned? Somebody did. Was lucky. Damn it, though, I really want a pistol. I mean, not a pistol, but a med gun. Somebody may get me a med gun. These guys respawn fast. That's basically what I have now. Do I dare go downstairs? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it looks like there's some more loot boxes down here. Lootable? Any of you? No. False advertising. Okay. The next problem I have down here is I'm going to freeze. That's also going to make it hard for me to get to the rest of these areas where these assholes can spawn. So let's get upstairs again. Leave if I come around this corner. Be able to see it, yes. Additional targets detected. Always are. Let's go upstairs. Let's see who's on the roof. Then I'll go check out that ship. There's a loot box. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, come on, again! Alright, team. I think we're just going to be done today. This has happened far too often. And we're at the 2 hour, 20-minute mark. That's pretty good. Yeah, thanks for watching.